Haircut is the thing that decides your fate for the next 2 weeks. Your haircut decide if you finna be the freshest nigga inside the fucking school or if you finna be the ugliest nigga inside the fucking school. Your haircut decide if you finna be a 99 overall or if you finna be a 55 overall. A haircut can make you go from a 0 to a fucking 99. For this video, I'm just gonna be talking about the haircut that you got, what it says about you. For the first one, we got the buzz cut. I got a genuine question, like who the fuck goes to the fucking barber and asks for a buzz cut? There should be only 2 reasons for you to have a fucking buzz cut. Either you're fucking African or you're fucking in the military. If you're African, you literally have no choice. If you're African and you literally tell your parent that you don't want to get a fucking buzz cut, they're gonna probably think you're a fucking gang member. They're probably gonna think you fucking probably already killed somebody. They make it such a big deal. Like you could literally have a little bit of hair on your head. They're gonna be like, nah, you have to cut that shit off. Like why the fuck do I have to cut 1 inch of hair off? Once your hair is over 1 inch, they're probably gonna think you're a fucking O'Blockian gangster. If you're African and you actually have dreads, like I'm surprised because 99.9% of all African parents would not let you get that fucking hairstyle. For the next hairstyle, we got dreads. Like there's only 2 reasons for you to have dreads. For the first reason is if you're ugly. Like if you're ugly and you have dreads, like that shit is a fucking key. Like you having dreads increase your fucking dreads by a fucking 99.9 overall. Like you could literally be the ugliest nigga in the fucking whole wide world, but if you have dreads, it's 99. It's game over for everybody else. I don't know why female love nigga with dread, but if you have dreads, like by being ugly, like that's literally the cheat code. Like there's nothing that you can fucking do that females would not fall in love with if you have dreads. And some of y'all be having that musty, crusty ass dreads and y'all still be pulling. Like I'm actually pleasantly surprised about that. The second reason for you to have dreads is just to get the bitches. Like that's the only 2 reasons I can think of you having dread, just to get the bitches. Like the only reason y'all niggas got dread is just to get the hoes. I understand that shit because me, I really truly want dreads, but if I try that shit in a fucking African household, I'm probably gonna get kicked out the next day, so I ain't gonna try that shit. And the dread hype have probably got higher ever since Sexy Red made the song Dreadheads. For the next hairstyle, we got a fucking mohawk. Like, who the fuck gets a fucking mohawk in 2024? Imagine going to your fucking barber and asking for a mohawk. Look at how fast that nigga gonna kick you out the fucking barber shop. They gonna think your ass is stuck in 2014. That was the last time mohawk was fucking relevant. If you have a mohawk in 2024, you're fucking goofy. I rarely see anybody with mohawk, but if you actually do have mohawk, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with you. They need to lock you up in a fucking mental asylum. Yeah, white nigga with mohawk got y'all niggas looking like Spike off of Surfway Surfer. In 2014, almost every single fucking black nigga on this fucking planet had a fucking mohawk. Imagine walking to school with a fucking mohawk. Imagine how much people was gonna be making fun of your ass. Almost everybody in the whole fucking school was probably post your ass on Instagram talking about some look at this goofy ass nigga I saw on the fucking hallway. Me, generally, I do not give a fuck about mohawk, but me personally, I'd never get a fucking mohawk. Even if I was down bad for hair, I would never get a fucking mohawk. Not even if any bad Ethiopian girl ever tells me to. That's how much I fucking despise mohawks. The funny thing about this shit is some of y'all niggas be getting designed around mohawks. For the next one, we got the legendary wave. Back in 2016, every single person and the fucking grandparent had waves. He was fucking burning their fucking scalp from trying to get a wave back then. Like everybody was wearing do-rag trying to fucking be a max prestige wave nigga. Y'all nigga brushing y'all hair so fucking much that y'all fucking scalp started turning red. Back then you couldn't walk 5 feet away from your house and not see somebody with at least waves. And then every single time you go somewhere you see at least 50 black nigga with waves. Like why the fuck did y'all niggas really care about waves that much? Back then if you want bitches, all you have to do is just have a fucking clean ass 360 wave. But most of the time y'all niggas be having tsunami on y'all niggas head. And then y'all niggas got the gut to call that shit waves. Some of y'all waves be looking autistic as shit. Some of y'all waves be looking fucking deformed as fuck, and y'all niggas still be calling that shit waves. I really do not get the fucking wave competition that y'all niggas be having back then. Like why the fuck is y'all niggas trying to flex who has a fucking better wave? Y'all niggas acting like y'all scalp grows in the same fucking spot. Before dreads, every single female wanted a nigga with wave, but as soon as dread came along, that shit just fucking made wave fall off. For the next haircut, we got the haircut that could never go wrong. This is the classic black man haircut. I'm talking about this haircut is so fucking legendary. You have this haircut, you cannot go wrong with this type of haircut unless you got a fucking high taper fade. For the haircut I'm talking about is a fucking taper. Like you can never go wrong with a fucking taper fade. Like a taper fade can make you go from a fucking 55 overall to a fucking 95 overall. If you ever catch anybody with a fucking taper fade, just know they're on some chill activity. They're never on some devious activity like them fucking dreadheads you be seeing. Like me personally, I basically got a fucking taper fade right now, but shit, my shit is not fully developed yet. But any nigga with taper fade, just know they're on some chill shit. They are not gonna rob you like a nigga with dreads. Like nigga with dreads is untrustworthy. You could never trust a nigga with dreads, so that's why you should fucking get a fucking taper fade. It's gonna actually help you by in the long run. A taper fade is actually a classic. Like you could never go wrong with a classic taper fade. Like that's why you need to get a fucking classic classic taper fade, because that shit is the best haircut you could actually ever get. For the next hairstyle, this hairstyle is so fucking disgusting. I actually do not want to talk about it. Like, this hairstyle is the worst hairstyle you can fucking get. The name of this disgusting hairstyle is called white nigga dreads. Imagine being white and having dreads. If you're white and you actually have dreads, you need to cut that shit off, because there is no reason for you to have dreads. Like, y'all niggas just be looking hideous as fuck with dreads, and like, it doesn't even look good on y'all niggas. Y'all niggas just fucking look disgusting with dreads. Y'all look like Tarzan with dreads. Like, even Tarzan got better dreads than y'all niggas. Like, y'all need to stop that shit. White nigga and Asian nigga have no business getting dreads. Like, what was the point of y'all niggas actually getting dreads? That shit does not want to help y'all niggas. The only people that shit actually help is black people. Like, why do y'all nigga really want dreads that fucking bad? And y'all white nigga with dreads, like, if you put that shit inside water, I promise you, y'all shit gonna untangle as quick as fuck. Like, y'all niggas just do not, like, God made y'all like that for a fucking reason, not for y'all niggas to be able to get dreads. Like, y'all already stole stuff from black people. Now y'all niggas trying to steal the fucking hairstyle. That shit is low-key crazy. For the next one, we got wigs. Like, who the fuck goes to the fucking barber? Only Florida niggas have this fucking hairstyle. Like, who the fuck goes to the barber and asks for wigs? Like, if you live in any other state, you would probably never get wigs because of how bad that shit looks on your head. And Florida nigga have the fucking balls to be flexing that fucking hairstyle. Nigga, you should not be flexing that hairstyle. You should actually just go bald, because there is no fucking reason for you to have wigs. Y'all niggas be looking like y'all nigga got a palm tree on top of y'all niggas head, and y'all nigga be moving that shit trying to make it seem like y'all nigga got dreads. That shit is not dreads. That shit is disgusting. Like, I don't even know any single rapper that could rock wigs. Like, wigs are so fucking disgusting. Like, they're like the dreads, the autistic little brother. Like, there is no reason for you to have wigs. Like, wigs are the worst hairstyle you could actually low-key get. If you have wigs, there's nothing I can do about that shit, but you could probably need to cut that shit off. That's all I got for wigs. But wigs, garbage. Fuck what I said about wigs. Wigs are not that bad compared to fucking high top dreads. Like, imagine having high top dreads. I'm talking about you, Cash Dami. There is no reason for y'all niggas to have high top dreads. Like, you might as well just fucking cut the whole shit off and restart, because high top dreads are fucking low-key garbage. As soon as somebody put them bitches up, your ass look goofy as hell. Everybody gonna start making fun of your ass. Your ass could become a dreadhead, but you're not gonna be an original dreadhead. If you have high top dreads, people do not even fucking take you serious, because that shit looks full fucking garbage. Like, as soon as they pull that shit up, that shit just look hideous as fuck. Like, y'all niggas want to be dreadhead so fucking bad, just go bald and restart, because there is no fucking reason for y'all niggas to have high top dreads. And then y'all have to boss to start by some, yeah, I got dreads too. Nigga, you do not have dreads. You got a fucking abomination on your fucking head. You need to cut that shit off. What is the problem? Why don't you all niggas with high top dreads just want to restart? Like, y'all should just restart. Like, there is no reason for that hair fucking hairstyle. But that's all for this video. If you fuck with it, make sure to like and subscribe. That's what all I gotta say. So if y'all want a part 2, just like this video, but the part 2 is gonna be about white niggas.